Welcome back to Insight on Cap Radio. I'm your host, Vicki Gonzalez. Going to high school while earning college credits. A new program in Sacramento allows juniors and seniors to get a head start. St. Hope Public Schools, which runs Sac High, says it's only one of two high schools in the city that offers high school students a chance to earn college credits. Laura Davis is the college coordinator at Sac High. We're also joined by student Edie Park, who is part of the Panther Pipeline, and they're joining us with more on how the first year is going. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for making. All right, Edie, you're part of like the first cohort of Panther Pipeline. You're a student at Sac High. What interested you in taking part in it?
Well, like how Ms. Davis said, it provides many advantages for when you're entering into college, and also it builds skills for students that are even still in high school, and so that when we enter into college, we're just that much more prepared.
How has it been going so far? I know it's only been a few weeks, but
it's been rather it's been smooth. There haven't been any issues so far. Everyone's kind of just getting acclimated back into the school routine, and also adjusting to the different classroom structure and the workload, stuff like that.
Laura, are you a junior or a senior?
Yeah, I'm in my junior year.
That is so great. So what classes are you taking?
In general, or
with the dual enrollment program?
With the dual enrollment, the first semester is the fall semester. So I'm taking a human career development class, which will get me 3 credits. And then in the spring semester, I'll be taking an anthropology class, which will also get me 3 units.
What is the big difference so far between the other high school courses that you're taking?
Well, I would say the intensified workload is probably the main standout between the two. It's just a different style of work that you're doing. Obviously we have discussions in a normal day-to-day class, but in these ones it's a little bit more critical thinking that you're putting into the conversations you're having, and you're also adding on more to your peers, and it's just a lot more thought out.
Yeah, I get. Laura, Edie, what conversations are you having with, your fellow Panther Pipeline students that are taking part in these college courses?
Sorry. I would just say that everyone is just trying to adjust to the different coursework, and this is not a normal class that you would take in high school. Human career development is something that it's new information. We're learning new things, and a lot of the class is learning about resources and building study habits and things like this. And we don't have that. We don't really typically have a class specifically on that topic. And so a lot of it is just reflecting what we're learning and kind of how we can implement it into our actual normal high school classes. And yeah.
Given that this is pretty much new curriculum for a high school student, and you're doing that, you're part of the first group that's embarking upon this. How do you think it's going to benefit you, Edie?
Well, when I go into college, I will have that advantage and a foot in the door. I'll already have credits, so I'll be well on my way to getting my associate's degree. And again, I will already be accustomed to the structure of these college classes. So while the college environment itself might be foreign, the classwork and the classroom dynamics will not be anything new.
When you're talking to your fellow classmates, juniors and seniors, and the topic of college comes up, how does that topic go? I mean, is it kind of an intimidating one? I mean, either not only through academics, but financially, and just trying to figure out how to make it happen?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. It is definitely an intimidating subject. And this class especially helps us learn about financial aid, how to get it, because a lot of the students don't know these things. They don't know the resources that they have, and so having these classes, it opens the doors to the possibilities of things that students can utilize and make their college experience better and easier.
Yeah, I mean, that takes me back to high school. My parents didn't go to a university, and so, you're just kind of navigating it in the dark, and I had no idea all the additional resources that could have been available to me as a student when I was applying to college. How are you helping students navigate this? Because this is Yeah. Edie, I see you like nodding like very intently. I mean, so like thinking, kind of navigating the financial aid aspect or just the finances and tuition of college. I mean, that's a huge benefit for you by having these college credits.
Yeah, and like Ms. Davis said, we don't pay for any of our books that we even need for these courses. So things in community college are obviously quite a bit cheaper, and you don't have to pay tuition at all, pretty much. And so we basically have no fees at all. Like there's nothing that we are required to pay for. So if we are able to get our associate's degree, for anybody that wants to move on to a 4-year university to get their bachelor's degree, they have like 2 years of tuition out of the way that they never had to pay.
Yeah. Given that pressure is alleviated for you, and you're starting to think about college, do you have colleges in mind? Do you have an idea of what you would even want to major in?
Yeah, I would like to stay in California, so I'm hoping to get into either UC Berkeley or UCLA, and hopefully something within the STEM area, specifically technology or like engineering.
Yeah. Finally, Laura, I mean, this is a great step for Laura and Edie, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was a fun conversation. Yeah. Laura Davis is the college coordinator at Sac High. Edie Park is a student who is part of the Panther Pipeline. It is a new dual enrollment program at Sacramento Charter High. It allows juniors and seniors a chance to earn college credits in high school.